What's going on, my PT peeps? My Walking Dead family, my fighters on one eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead World Beyond. And did you miss this? Now, spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead, that's all the shows. World Beyond, Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. I'm going to talk about something here that may have been missed by a lot of people. I know I did after I watched it the first time, but who is this person right here? Who is this empty or walker? We'll get into that and why I think it's very interesting for the series. But first, guys, I know I say it every video, but help us achieve that goal of us reaching 100,000 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer every day. And when we achieve that goal and we keep those 100,000 subscribers, I will stop asking, that's for sure. Giving us a like really helps the channel. Also, donating helps the channel go and grow. If you want this channel to continue on for a long time, we need support in one way or another, whether it's just liking the video. And again, like in every video, I talk about my book series. The book series comes back to the channel. I love writing Fight For Us. It's available now on Amazon in paperback and digital format on Kindle. This is book 12 of Fight For Us, but my latest book of Fight For Us is Reckoning, which is out now. Book 13, I got it done early and I'm very excited for you to check it out. As for In 100 Days Part 2, I started the cover. This is what a lot of people liked. They like the right side with the close-up of the blood cells. And there we go. Let's get to it. Now, we see walkers or empties early on in the premiere episode of The World Beyond. It's actually how the series starts with the scenes right here, the walkers or empties walking around. And then we come across this walker and there's lines on it and you're like, okay, what's going on here? What's up with this effect? And then Iris wakes up and it's a bad dream. Then you find out later on that Iris, when she was giving her speech to the community and she's trying to start her speech and then she changes it and she's like, I dreamed that I'm dead. And then it dawned on me, well, a picture came up that that's actually Iris when she's dreaming that she's dead. And you're like, well, initially you can't really tell it's her, right? It's poorly lit. It's got lines on it. It just doesn't really tell that it's her. But the way this series starts is with walkers, or empties they call them on the show, and she's one of them. So will that be how the series ends over the 2 seasons? Now, here's a great behind the scenes photo of Iris, the actress who plays Iris, and you're like, okay, wow, now I get it. But before I saw this photo, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And then it brought up the question, will Iris die? Will that be how it ends? Will it be foreshadowing the way it starts, the way it ends? We knew it all along. Shows love to do that. Plus, she's wearing a red hat, a red line across the shirt, a red backpack, red everywhere in the premiere episode of The World Beyond. Now, do you think any of these kids die? Or would that be too tough to see? Too morbid to see, basically, teenagers die? It would be tough to see, but if they do it in a way, I mean, we saw some things in the premiere episode that were like a little tough to watch, but they did it in a way that wasn't so tough to swallow. But do you think Dr. Bennett dies and Iris lives and she takes over doing the research? Because Iris wants to be an immunologist, a biochemist, a geneticist like her father. And it would make sense that the father saves the daughter and Iris lives on and continues on with the research. Does Hope live? Does Hope die? Does Elton, Silas, Iris? We're just not sure what's going to happen with the cast and the characters because it's only 2 seasons, so the character development needs to be fast and furious, and it'll be over before you know it. But ultimately, guys, I thought it was interesting. And did you miss this initially after watching the first time? I know I did, and I guess it wasn't the clearest to me and maybe a lot of people. So I thought it was an interesting discussion in theory, but let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe and tell them, Daryl.
No, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.